He is effective and keeps nothing. When the work is done, he does not dwell with it. And just because he does not dwell, he remains undeserted. By not preferring the competent, one brings about that people do not quarrel. By not treasuring precious things, one brings about that people do not steal. By not displaying desirable things, one brings about that people's hearts are not confused. Therefore the man of calling governs, thus he empties their hearts and fills their bellies. He weakens the will and strengthens the bones and brings about that the people remain without knowledge and without wishes, and he takes care that those who know dare not act. He does the non-doing, and thus everything falls into place. Tao is forever flowing, and yet it never overflows in its effectiveness. It is an abyss, like the ancestor of all things. It mellows the acuity, it dissolves the confusion, it mitigates the brightness, it unites itself with the dust. It is deep and yet as if real. I do not know whose son it is. It seems to be earlier than God. Heaven and earth are not benevolent. To them men are like straw dogs destined for sacrifice. Benevolent. To him men are like straw dogs destined for sacrifice. The space between heaven and earth is like a flute. Empty, and yet it does not collapse. One moved more and more emerges from it, but many words exhaust themselves on it. It is better to guard the within. The spirit of the valley never dies. It is called the female. The gateway of the dark female is called the root of heaven and earth. Uninterrupted is though persistent. It is effective without effort. Heaven is eternal and earth lasting. They are lasting and eternal because they do not live for themselves. Therefore, can they live forever? Thus also is the man of calling. He disregards himself, and his self is increased. He gives himself away, and his self is preserved. It is not thus because he desires nothing as his own. His own is completed. The highest benevolence is like water. The benevolence of water is to benefit all beings without strife. It dwells in places which